So basically, access specifiers are the keywords. Okay, are the keywords which is used to define the visibility. Which is used to define the visibility. So what do you mean by visibility? Visibility means you can say city bus, BMTC bus. Anyone can go inside that. Yes or no? So that is a public. Everyone can use it. Correct? Okay. Suppose, can you go inside Vidhan Saudha? Can you go inside Vidhan Saudha? Or forget about Vidhan Saudha. You go to hotel. Okay. You'll go to hotel. You'll be having all the tables here. Can you go and sit here? The tables. Yes, you can go. Yes, you can go. But can you go inside the kitchen? No. That is private. That is private. Only the staff members only can go. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. So that is nothing but access specifiers basically. Can it come inside my company? No. You have an access card. Yes or no? So it is restricted to only the employees. Correct? So similarly, access specifiers defines the visibility of variables, methods, class, constructors, etc. Okay, which defines the visibility. So right, access specifiers are the keywords which defines the visibility of variables, comma methods, comma constructors, class. Then you can write types of access specifiers. First one is public. Second one is private. Third one is default or friendly. Fourth one is protected. Public, private, default or friendly, protected. So what do you mean by public? So suppose you have two packages. Okay, public members. Okay, public members can be called within the package or outside the package, within the project or outside the project also. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me delete all this. Okay, let me delete the package itself. Let me create two packages. First package name is pack1. Second package is pack2. Okay, so let me create one class over here. Class A. Did you put in your group manual testing group? We have a class A and class B. And class C and class D. Okay. So class A. So I'll declare one variable. Okay. You can see in class A. I'm going to declare one variable, public variable int I is equals to 10. Okay. So now this variable can we call in class B? Can we call this in class B? I will take one main method. I'll simply write a dot. See, when I write okay, a dot system and make this variable as static by the way. Okay, a dot I. Okay, so this is error. There is an issue with the cursor. Not a field. What is this? See, you can call. No worries. Okay, but if you want to call outside the package, I'll write main method over here also. I just want to call that A. So first of all, A class is present in pack 1, correct? Now you are calling that I variable from pack 1 to pack 2. So you need to write a import keyword. Import pack1 dot A dot I. Okay. So inside the package you can directly call. Outside the package we need to use import keyword. Understanding this? Okay, make a note. Public members can be called within the package or outside the package using import keyword. Can be called within the package or outside the package using import keyword. Okay. So, uh, so that is public. Okay, public members within a package or outside the package can be called. Then comes private members. So private members can be called only inside the class, not outside the class also. So suppose in A class you write main method, and if you are calling over here, yeah, you can call it A dot I. See, no worries. But outside the class, it is throwing error already. Private members can be called only within the package. Sorry, only within the class. Right. Private members can be called private members can be called private members can be called only inside the only inside the class. Only inside the class.
So if you have like three classes in a class base and you have one private method in the first class, can you access
No,
instantly? You can.
no. You mean to say you are telling like class B1? Can I call from here? Not possible. Okay. Private members can be called within a class. That's all. Next comes friendly, default or friendly. If you are not writing anything, if you are not writing anything, that is default or friendly. Default or friendly members can be called only inside the package. Okay, make a note. Default or friendly members can be called only inside the package. So you cannot call here also. Outside the package you cannot call. Only inside the package you can call. Then at last comes protected. Protected members can be called within a class. Huh? Okay. Within a package you can call, no problem. So there is no error. But outside the package, if you want to call, say you cannot call it. You cannot call it. But you can call only when you have inheritance. So class C should extend class A from one package to another package. Then only it is going to work. Okay. So protected members can be called within the package anywhere. Outside the package we need inheritance. Outside the package we need inheritance. Make a note. Protected members can be called within the package or outside the package we use inheritance. We use inheritance. You understood the access specifier keywords meaning. So this is not only for variables, this can be for methods, this can be for constructors, also for class. For class I wrote public now. Okay, hope you are understanding this. Okay. Next up, right heading singleton design pattern. Singleton design pattern. Singleton design pattern. What do you mean by singleton? Suppose you have Gmail server, Gmail. Okay. Now one user, he want to use the Gmail. User one. So Gmail server one object would be created. Now for user two, one more object. 10,000 users, 1 million users. Oh, memory will sustain. That memory will sustain. No, right? So Java provided, boss, everyone are using same object only, Gmail object only. But the properties are going to vary. Say for example, here how many members are there? 3 2 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 11 members are there. Okay, out of these 11 members, everyone are accessing Gmail. 11 objects will be created normally. If you use singleton, one object would be created. Okay, one object would be created. I will access my properties, you will access your properties in that object. Polymorphism, I'm talking about polymorphism. So I can see my mails, you can see your mails from the same object. Only one object would be created and multiple references are given. One object will be created for user one, same reference. He can see his mail. He can see his mail. Understanding this? This is called a singleton. Why? For memory issue. Ton means how much? Ton means how much? 1 ton. 1000. So 1000 users will use one object. 1001 user, one more object. Again, for 1000 people, one object would be created. That time memory issue will be resolved. No, this is how singleton pattern works in the backend. Okay, so how to do it? So, guys, always remember, when you keep something free, what happens? Something free. I kept here sweet box at my desk. Okay, in my office happens. Okay, someone will go to this US and UK. They will come. They will bring that 50% chocolate. They will mail saying that sweet at my desk. Okay, you can take it. So that is free. Now what you people will do? Go. You won't take one. You take yourself, and for your girlfriend you will take one. Okay. For your friends you will take these 4 5 chocolates you will take. Assume. Okay. So why you took 4 5 chocolate? Why? Because you have access. You have access. Suppose he kept it in a locker. When you came, he gave one. What you will do? You need to take one. Yes or no? So that is what happens if you make constructor public, everyone can create object. Yes or no? If you make constructor public, everyone can log in, create object. Correct? Now constructor is used to create object, right? Now let us assume. I'll create a class called as Gmail. Okay. Gmail. So here I'll take one reference variable of Gmail. Gmail. Okay, first let me take constructor. I'll make this constructor private. Now, can outsiders create object? Private members can be accessed only inside the class. I just now told you. Private members can be called only inside the class. Okay. Let me make this. Classes run. I made this classes run. Okay. I cannot create an object here. I cannot write Gmail G1 is equals to new of Gmail. Not possible. I cannot create an object of this. Why? Because constructor is change the visibility of the package. Visibility change. You change it to public, it is still okay. But I made it private. No one can call it. So now I'll take one reference variable here. Gmail g1 is equals to null. What g1 consists of? What g1 consists of? Null value, nothing is there. Okay. Suppose if you have Gmail G1 usually keeps what? Object, no? One object. Object address it will keep, no? Yes or no? Gmail reference will keep the address of object. Clear? Okay. But now it doesn't have object. It is keeping null. Correct? Initially it is null. Now I will design my program in such a way that boss, if it is null, what you do, you only create the object. So what I will do here inside this, if condition, sorry, I'll create a method called as get instance. This method job is what? Boss, verify if G1 is null, G1 double equal to null. If it is null, compare it. If it is null, true. What you do, G1 is equals to, can I create object inside the same class? Can I call constructor inside the same class? Yes, no. Now I will write here new of Gmail. Now someone want the object, they should call get instance method. They should not call the constructor. Constructor cannot be called, it is private. Okay. Now what I will do, return G1. G1 is which type? Gmail type, correct? So return type should be Gmail. Return type should be Gmail. Else, else, else what? Same, return G1 I will write. Same G1. Now what happens? Listen carefully. You cannot create a call the constructor, correct? But can you call the get instance method? I will write here user1. User1 is calling, okay? Gmail, I'll make this method as static and also public. So this method I made it as public, and this method is also static. Let it be static. Now what I will do, Gmail dot get instance. I'm calling for the first step. Correct? First step. When you called get instance method, initially it will go first time, first user. What is G1? Initially it is null, no? Correct? Okay. Null means what? It will create a object. Now initially G1 was null. G1 was null. Now for the first time it created an object. Now G1 consists of address. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. For user 1, the G1 address is okay. Second time user is going to call second user. Gmail user 2 Gmail dot get instance second user. Now when second user came, get instance method, is G1 is null now. First user already created object. Correct? No, it has address. Now what it will do? It will return the same object, G1. It will return the same object to user 2 also. User 3 also. User 4 also. For 10 I have not written any implementation. As of now, Whoever calls the G1, that get instance method, everyone will get the same object. Same object. Okay. Now you see, I will print both. So whenever you print the reference variable, it will print the address. User 1, user 2. Okay. Both I am printing. Run this. Both the address would be same. You can see. Can you see the address? pack1.gmail at 626b2d4a. For user 2 also same address. Understanding this? Suppose if you don't have singleton, what happens? If you make this as public, assume this is public. Okay. Now assume that is public now. Constructor is public. SYSO. Okay. Gmail user 3 is equals to new of Gmail. See, I can call the constructor. No issue. Gmail user 4 is equals to new of Gmail. I can call again constructor. Two objects are created. Now you try to print user 3 and user 4. So first, see, first one I will comment. Array. Huh. So now I'll run this. You see, both are different address. You are calling the constructor directly, no? But in my logic, if you remove, we are not calling the constructor. In my logic, we are not calling the constructor. Instead, we are calling the get instance method. Yes or no? When you call that method, what happens? It will call here for the first user, G1 is null. It will create a fresh object. It will return to her. Let us assume first user. Second user, when they call, what happens? Second user, user 2, you are calling. When you call, now G1 is not null for the second time. First user already created object. It will point the else statement. It will return the same G1 to you guys. Everyone it will return. This concept is called as singleton pattern. Okay, creating one object and assigning the multiple references is called as singleton design technique. Okay, make a note. Singleton is a pattern. Singleton is a pattern. Singleton is a pattern where we create one object, and give multiple references. And give multiple references. We create one object and give multiple references. Write this program. Wait. Here we make constructor private. Here we make constructor private. And access those constructor through public method. Public method. Okay, that's it. So usually for experienced people, they'll ask what do you mean by singleton design technique. You can say this if they won't ask programs and all. Okay, to write and all. You should know it. What is singleton design technique? It is a pattern where we can make constructor private and access those constructors through public methods. So single instances are created with the multiple access. Done. Okay, guys. For today it is enough. Tomorrow we'll continue. So this is about singleton. Okay, you need to write this run class as well. Okay. Tomorrow we will see encapsulation. Next topics are so easy. It will finish very soon. Okay. This is 11th. We can finish it by 26, 27. Max by 30. Okay. So from next Feb 1st onwards, we can start selenium. Just a brush up. Rewind. This. This is 23. 22. 23. You have an update. Okay, guys. Thank you.